Hello and welcome to Circle Time for today. Our letter today is the letter E. E looks like this. The uppercase and the lowercase e are completely different, but don't worry, it's going to be so easy. E is for easy. You're just going to make a number 1, and then you're going to make 3 lines across. So 1, 1, 2, 3. That's the uppercase letter E. Let me show you once more. So make a number 1, and then make a line across the top, middle, and bottom. That's the uppercase letter E. Let's take a look at how that looks on the handwriting house. So on the handwriting house, we're going to just make the number 1 upstairs and downstairs because this is an uppercase letter E. And then we're going to trace across the top, middle, and bottom lines. So here we go. Number 1, and then 1, 2, 3 lines across. 1, 1, 2, 3. Top, middle, and bottom. 1, 1, 2, 3. Uppercase E. Now let's look at the lowercase e. To write the lowercase e, you're just going to make a line that comes out like this. You're going to go up and around, just like that, okay? Let me show you that one more time. Try not to pick up your pencil. So go out and then up and curve around. Once you start to curve around, it kind of looks like the letter C. So on the handwriting house, we're going to make this downstairs. So that's a tight squeeze. So try to make the line out and then curve around all downstairs. Out and then curve around. Make a line out and then curve all the way around. Try not to pick up your pencil, just keep going. Out and around. Now, E is one of those special letters that we call vowels. There are 5 of them. A, E, I, O, U. Did you hear E? Let's sing again. A, E, I, O, U. A, E, I, O, U. These are the vowels. I heard the letter E. E is one of the vowels, so that means it has 2 sounds. Now, the 2 sounds that E makes are, this is the first one, like my friend Old Man E. You might remember the vowel people if you've watched that video before. Old Man E says eh, eh. He can't hear very well, and so he says eh. What'd you say? Eh. So E makes that sound. E says eh. You can see an E hiding in the picture. Can you spot the E? It's his ear. So I hope when you see an E, it kind of looks like an ear, and it reminds you that E says, oh, eh, eh, eh. Well, that's one of the sounds, but remember, E makes 2 sounds. The other sound that E makes is its own name. On the count of 3, tell me what your name is, okay? 1, 2, 3. What's your name? Let's do that one more time. Just shout out your name. 1, 2, 3. What's your name? Well, E says its name too. Do you know what E's name is? E's name is E. E can say E, E, E. E says E as in ears. E says E, E, E. So I thought we would use our ears today to do something fun. If you'd like to, try to get try to get a musical instrument and bring it back. Go and pause this if you need to and get a musical instrument, maybe a shaker. If you don't have a musical instrument, you can just get 2 markers and tap them, or you can tap on the table. So go and grab a musical instrument. We're going to use our ears to hear some music. We're going to make some sounds. So here we go. Will you make some music with me? Nice job. Keep playing that music. Sounds great. I can hear it with my ears. Wow, it was fun to make some music together. Now let's do something. I want you and I to make a loud sound. Can you make your music or maybe do something else at home that's really loud? Let's do it. Are you ready? Loud. Now let's make a quiet sound. Let's do it quietly. You did a great job. That sounded good. So do you know we use our ears to hear things that are loud and to hear things that are quiet. Let's do a little sorting for our math time today. Let's try to sort some things that are loud and quiet or soft, okay? Okay, let's start with the butterfly. Is the butterfly loud or quiet? The butterfly is quiet. Good job. Let's put the butterfly here. Okay, what about the marching band? The marching band is when lots of instruments play together. Do you think that's loud or quiet? That's loud. You're right. Well, how about this trumpet? It's one of the instruments that's played in the band. You think that's loud or quiet? Loud. It's a loud instrument. What about the boy sleeping? Do you think that's loud or quiet? I think you're right. It's quiet. What about the kitty cat? Is a kitty cat loud or quiet? A kitty cat is quiet. You're exactly right. What about the girl? She doesn't look very happy. I think she's yelling. Is that loud or quiet? That is loud. It looks super loud. What about the boy? He has some cymbals. He's clanging them together. Loud or quiet? Loud. And what about the fish? Is the fish loud or quiet? The fish is quiet. Very nice job sorting. Well, did you know that your ear kind of acts like, your outer ear kind of acts like a funnel? It's taking in sounds. And when you hear something that's loud and fast, like we were playing a minute ago, there are lots of what we call sound waves that go into your ear. Lots of them when it's loud and fast. But when something is quiet, there are just a few sound waves that go into your ear. We're going to make an ear. We're going to do a fun project today, making the inside of our ear. Before we do that, though, I want to tell you that we're not the only ones that have ears. God designed us with ears, but He also designed animals to have ears too. They need to hear. So let's see if we can decide whose ears are these. Let's do this game together. Okay, what about this first animal? What animal is that? Whose ears are those? Nice job. Those are a pig's ears. Whose ears are these? It's a cat. Very good. Those are a cat's ears. Whose ears are these? They are a monkey's ears. Nice job. What about these ears? I see spots. Do you think it's A leopard? Maybe a leopard with spots? Good job. Whose ears are these? That looks like a goat to me. How about this cute thing? Look at those ears. Whose ears are those? A puppy. Nice job. This one's a little trickier. Whose ears are these? These are a donkey's ears. What about these? Whose ears are these? Tall ears. A rabbit or a bunny. Good job. And whose ears are these? They're an elephant's ears. Nice, nice job. Did you notice the bunny's ears? Did you see how tall they were? Did you know that a bunny can actually move its ears around? If it hears something, remember our ears act kind of like a funnel. The bunny can move that funnel so it can catch whatever sound waves are out there and it can know what was that, so it knows if there's danger and it needs to run. Okay, so great job on that. Now let's make an ear. Let's make an inner ear. Before we do that, let's take a look at this picture. This picture shows the parts of an ear, and I'll have the link below so you can get a copy of this if you'd like to. So we already talked about the outer part of the ear. It's kind of like a funnel. It's where all those sound waves are going into. Well, the next part is kind of like a tube. It's called a canal, an ear canal. Right after that, we can see something that looks kind of like a drum, and it is a drum. It's called an eardrum. Now, next we see something that kind of looks to me like a bendy straw or a twisty straw. And then after that, there's this part that looks like a snail. And then that's where the sound waves or signals travel to the nerves that take them up to the brain so that our brains can decide, what was that I heard? So let's make an ear together. We're going to need an outer ear. That's like this funnel part. And then we're going to need that part that looked kind of like a tube. We said that was the ear canal. I'm just using a paper towel roll for that. Next, we're going to need something on the end. Do you remember what was on the end of the ear canal? It was kind of like I'll give you a hint, a drum. So let's make a drum using a balloon. We're just going to cut the part at the bottom off of the balloon. That's just going to help me stretch it really tight and get it open. Okay, so I'm going to open it up and I'm going to stretch it out on the top of that paper towel roll. Okay, I'll do it and then I'll hold it up so you can see it. Okay, stretch it really, really tight. It even looks kind of like a drum. That's the eardrum. And then remember we said there was kind of like this bendy straw next. I have a straw. I'm going to tape it right here. So let me do that really quick. Okay, I just taped that straw right on the end of that eardrum or that balloon. So let me put the outer ear back on. I'm going to use some tape just to make sure that that outer ear stays secure. I'll put a piece on that side and a piece over here on this side. Okay, this is basically done. This is the inner ear. We just made a model of it, but I'm going to get a box. I have a cracker box right here. I'm going to tape that on here just so that it helps me to hold this ear into place, because this part where the straw is going to go down into a bowl of water. Let me tell you how this is going to work, okay? I'm going to make a sound that's going to go into this part of the ear. I'm not going to touch the ear. I'm just going to make the sound, and then those sound waves are going to go into the ear, down the tube. They're going to vibrate on the eardrum, and they're going to cause the straw to vibrate, and the water's going to move. So that's what we're going to do. Let me put the cracker box on with some tape. Then I'm gonna move my camera so you can see the water bowl. We'll see what happens, okay? Okay, so I have my cracker box ready. So I'm gonna move this and put this in the water. And then let me tell you about the sound that I'm gonna make. I'm going to take this bucket and I'm going to hit it with a wooden spoon. It's gonna be really loud, but before I do it, I'm gonna tell you so you can cover your ears or turn down the volume, okay? So don't worry, I'm gonna prepare you. All right, so let me move my camera so you can see the water bowl. Okay, so there it is. I have our straw down in the water and our ear is connected. So I'm just gonna move around and then I'm gonna tell you before I make the loud sound, okay? I'm not gonna touch the ear. I'm just gonna make the loud sound outside of where that outer ear part is. All right, here we go. This is gonna be loud, so cover your ears or turn the volume down. Here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna make a loud sound. Cover your ears, okay? This has worked every single time, but it's not working now. Okay, so I'm gonna make a loud sound. Cover your ears. Did you see the water moving? The water was moving because those airwaves or sound waves were traveling through the ear that we made. I wasn't touching the water. I wasn't touching the ear. I was just making the sound outside of that outer ear and it was traveling down and making the balloon vibrate. So the straw made the water move. That was pretty cool. Maybe that's something you want to try at home. Well, I hope you have a great day. I hope you learned something about ears. Don't forget to practice writing the letter E today. And if you'd like, you can even decorate the blank letter E. Here it is. A good idea for that might be to look in a magazine and cut some ears off some of the people that you see in the magazine and glue them all over the E. That could be a fun idea. I'll see you next time for circle time. Goodbye.